All right, guys, so we are out here at Carolina Dragway. They are having their first ever street night tonight. So it's a Friday night. They're doing a street night tonight. From what I'm hearing, if it goes well, they have a good turnout. They're going to start doing this as a monthly event once a month. So their street night is just that. They're trying to make it, you know, trying to get people basically off the street, bring them to the track. So no trailers, no race cars, got to be on a DOT tire, and the track is no prep. So should be a fun night. First time Dirty Dan has been on the radial since Mod Motor Nationals last November. So we're going to see how it does. I am spraying it tonight. I was hoping to spray a bigger shot this weekend, but I still don't have my fuel rail adapter. The fuel rail adapter that I thought I had was actually the wrong one. I thought I had the new one, and it was the old one that I still had. So I can't find my new one. I've ordered it. I know it's around my garage somewhere. I just got to find it. But I did put a slightly bigger jet in it, but it is still a really super small shot. It's a random jet in there. I mean, it's less than a 50 shot. If I had to guess, it's, looking at the nitrous charts, I'm guessing it's probably about a 30, maybe a 35 shot. And I did adjust the tune just ever so slightly to give it a tad bit more fuel. Since I don't have that fuel rail adapter, it's basically, I mean, it was not basically, it is a dry shot that I'm spraying, but I tried to give it a tad bit more fuel in the tune. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do a quick little two-step check, because the other day, just in traffic, I wanted to go hit my two-step and it didn't seem to come on. So I just want to check the two-step, make sure it is working. Yeah, I'll test them apart. Alright, so it is still working. Okay, we'll go open the bottle and pull it for our first pass. Nitrous is on. See if that's a new PB. Should be. I mean, biggest shot I've sprayed on it. Now, as you can probably hear, the exhaust is closed. I don't have the cutouts open. Still have the air filter in. I didn't take a seat out or anything like that. So, thank you. That's cute. A little kid handing out the slips. Woo! First 13 ever. There you go. A new personal best. So that was a new personal best. And like I said, I've got the cutouts closed. I got the seats in here. I didn't take the air filter out. Didn't take the headlight out. And I've got over 3/4 of a tank of gas. So I basically got a full tank of gas too. And that was still a new personal best. I didn't look at the 60. What's the 60? Yep, new best 60 too. A 1.84 60 foot, a 880 to the 8th and a 13.93 and the quarter at 96.5 miles an hour. You know, I really don't want to turn it up because it's a dry shot, but I so want to throw that big jet in here tomorrow and just finally break 100. I wonder if I throw that big jet in here tomorrow, if I would finally break 100 in my trap. Ooh, I'm so tempted to do that. He noticed the radials and skinnies on stock wheels. That was weird. There's a weird clunk in the rear end during that burnout.
Red marquee in the right lane.
Oh, they tell me hold off. Okay.
Left lane.
I red lit and the truck still almost ran me down. And I red lit, but the truck still didn't even leave on green. It went green and he sat there for a second and still almost ran me down. Still up. Thank you. As usual, it's consistent. Another 13.9. Yeah, first slip. So that was a 18260. The 13.93 at 96.6. My first one was a 184. So that was a better 60 that second run. And a 13.93 to a 13.93. So going to the thousandths, 6 to a 0. So technically that first run was faster by 6 thousandths of a second. And a 96.6 to a 96.5. That's what I'm telling y'all. This car, if I can get the tree dialed in for myself, the car is consistent. I mean, this is a bracket car all day long. It is so consistent. Even on spray, it's consistent. All right, so that first run was a 13. Yeah, the first one was a 13.930. That last one just now was a 13.936. 6 thousandths of a second difference. That's why I've said it before, y'all. This car is consistent. If I can just get myself dialed in on that tree, this is a bracket car all day long. I mean, it is so consistent, even on spray, which honestly I was surprised at how consistent it is even on spray. And it's a manual spray. Like, I'm manually pushing the button, so that's consistency on me hitting the button too, exactly the same every time.
Triple nickel.
a 1.84 60 foot to a 1.82 60 foot. So a little bit faster 60 foot that second time. And a trap of 96.5 to a 96.6. Consistent. What jets do I have with me? I might just throw a bigger jet in here tonight. So I got this nifty little keychain when I ordered those jets a few days ago. Ordered a little bottle keychain. Pretty cool. So the bottle keychain actually fits 4 nitrous jets in there. I can't remember. I left the other ones at the house, so this is the only 2 I got with me. I think I got a 31 in there. I got a 20 and a 38. So I do have 1 bigger jet with me. So, because it's either a 30 or 31 in there now. And I got a 38 right here. So I could throw a bigger jet in there. That's tempting. Or do I wait for Cars and Coffee tomorrow? Because I will be back out here tomorrow in Cars and Coffee. I don't know if I'm going to do it as 1 big video or 2 videos. We'll just have to see how long the video turns out to be. So, if Cars and Coffee isn't at the end of this video, that'll be my next video. Because I'll be back out here at the track tomorrow morning.
You on the police officer? Gotta be careful.
Sure it was up on the 2-step this time, but I don't think I was on my last 2 launches. I think it's my slowest one of the night. Actually, I know it's my slowest pass. I think it's my slowest 62, and I made sure I was up on the 2-step. So it was a 14:01. 14:01. At 95.7 miles an hour. Well, I'm taking me a little break while they clean the track. Some bacon ranch fries. Bacon ranch fries the last few months have become like my new favorite thing. Don't know why. Never had bacon ranch fries until like, I don't know, probably about a year ago. First time I ever had them, and I love them. The thing is, before I discovered bacon ranch fries, I didn't even like ranch. But now I love it.
That's a slow 60 foot. You're right about that.
Alright, so this one might be a pretty good race. Up against a pretty stock looking New Edge Mustang, so it might make for a good race.
That's John Michael right there.
got him on the tree and just held it all the way down. So like I said, that would have been a good race had we left together. Because I really didn't see either one of us pulling on either one. I really wasn't pulling away from him, but he wasn't gaining on me either. Thank you. $13.96 at 96.4 miles an hour with a 187.60 foot. A 187.60 foot. Is that a new best? I know I was running 1.8, I just don't remember what that was. A 182. 182 and 184, and I just went a 187, so not a new best 60. That's right. Anything done to it?
Long tube headers.
What's that?
Long tube headers.
Long tubes? Nice. Gotcha. Tune, intake, gears, and the stall converter. Looks like it's going to be a rematch against that same new edge I was just up against. So he said it's got long tubes and that's it. He said long tubes, but it's not even tuned. So alright. I don't want to leave the camera this way because hopefully if I leave on him again, he's right there beside me the whole way down. Sleeping on the tree that time. I was hoping that'd be a little bit more of a side-by-side race, but he was sleeping on the tree that time. Thank you. Oh gosh, that was way slower. Slowest pass of the night. 14.1. It was my 60 foot. A 208 60 foot. I thought it spun. I thought it spun a little. It did. It's getting pretty cold out. I don't know what the temp is right now, but it's pretty cold. The tires are, I'm sure, are getting cold, so. Plus, like I say, it's a no prep night too, so probably should have done a little bit bigger burnout. Yeah, that was the smallest burnout I've done all night. But 14.18 at 96.9 miles an hour. That was actually my highest mile an hour of the night with a 208 60 foot. I don't know, I guess that little bit of wheel spin helped get the mile per hour up. Alright, this is going to be my last pass and I'm going to call it a night. The tires are also aired up pretty high too, so like if I did start having traction issues, I could always drop the pressures, because I haven't dropped the pressures. They're whatever I drove here on. But like I said, these tires are overkill for this car, so I normally run them at like, I think 37, 38 PSI even out here at the track, and they hook because they're overkill for this car. All right, definitely getting gap this time. I don't know, that car feels weird in the burnout sometimes. I just don't know what it is. Went on with the BMW there. Clearly he let off. I don't know if he spun or what. It looked like me and him might have actually 60 footed together, and then he obviously walked away from me, but clearly let off there. Not bad. Again, consistent. So I spun on my last run, that's what it was, because back running a 184 60 foot 888 to the 8, a 13.9 to the quarter at 96.2 miles an hour. So tomorrow, Cars and Coffee, I'm going to, I should have data logged this so I could have looked at my air fuels. I did not even think about that. Should have data logged this, looked at my air fuels. But tomorrow I think I'm going to put a little bit bigger jet in and try to turn it up, and I don't know, I can't turn it up too much because, like I said, all I've got is a dry shot. Maybe turn up enough to at least get down to a 13.8. Is that a new personal best again tomorrow? But I think that's going to be it for tonight. So, my new personal best, as usual, always works out this way. It was my very first pass of the night. My fastest pass of the night is always my first or second pass. Every test and tune I've ever done, it's always my first or second pass of the night is my fastest. So, my very first pass of the night was a 13.93 with an O. And so that's going to be my new personal best. 184.60.
That goes up back up again.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, going back to
All right, folks. Well, that's going to be all for today. I think this video is long enough. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe and click on that notification icon so you get that notification in a few days when I get Cars and Coffee video from tomorrow uploaded. Guys, also don't forget, coming up May 15th through 17th, streetcar bragging rights. So pretty soon I'm going to have to start getting off duty here dialed in for that event. Don't know what I'm going to do for a dial-in yet. I don't know if I'm going to run that event on motor or on spray, but I'm going to have to figure that out pretty soon. But if you are coming to that, don't forget discount code SCBR Thomas, 5% discount for you as a spectator, and I get a kickback, so it's a win-win for everybody. But that's all I got for now. So today's verse of the day comes from John chapter 16, verse 20. Verily I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice, and ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall turn into joy. So what's that mean? Yeah, as Christians, we have sorrow and we have grief, but that grief and sorrow will soon turn to joy. So, all right, guys, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed.